The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. It's where I learned, but it's not where I live now. Every experience, whether good or bad, shapes who I am today, but it doesn't define me. I carry my past with me like a silent teacher, offering lessons without needing to speak. Sometimes we have to look back to move forward, not to dwell, but to understand how far we've come. I don't regret my past, but I don't want to live in it either. The present is where I'm meant to be. The past holds memories, but it's my current thoughts that create the future. Reflection on the past is like reading an old journal, learning from it, but not reliving it. Each chapter in my life has taught me something, but the current page is the one I can write on. The past is a story that I no longer have to tell, but it remains part of my story. As I look back, I see lessons learned, strength gained, and peace found in letting go. My past made me who I am, but it's my present that defines my future. I no longer wish to be a prisoner of my past, but a creator of my future. The person I was before may not be the same as the person I am now, and that's okay. Sometimes the only way to heal is by being honest about what you've been through. My past doesn't dictate my worth. It only teaches me how to navigate life. The past was a lesson, the present is a gift, and the future holds endless possibilities. I've learned that the weight of my past can only be lifted by embracing my present. My thoughts today reflect the healing I've done and the peace I've found in letting go of the past. The story of who I am isn't fully written yet. The past is just one chapter of many. I carry my history with me, but it no longer holds me back from creating new memories. The more I let go of the past, the clearer my path forward becomes. Each thought I have today is a step I take away from the shadow of yesterday. In the quiet moments, I reflect on my journey, not to mourn what was, but to celebrate how far I've come. Every scar tells a story, but I am no longer defined by my wounds. Healing isn't about forgetting the past. It's about finding peace with it. Sometimes we must revisit the past to truly understand how it shaped us. I've learned that the past is a collection of lessons, not burdens. What matters most isn't what I've been through, but how I choose to move forward. I've stopped looking backward because I know that my future is where I'm meant to be. The past was a foundation, but the present is where I build my dreams. I've learned to embrace my past, but not to live in it. The present is where I find my peace. Every moment in my past was a stepping stone, leading me to who I am today. My heart is full of memories, but my mind is focused on creating new ones. I have a past, but I refuse to be trapped by it. The future is where my focus lies. I no longer see my past as a chain that binds me, but as the wings that taught me to fly. The more I understand my past, the less power it has over my present. Every thought I have today is a chance to rewrite the story I used to tell myself. I honor my past, but I choose to walk forward with an open heart and mind. Sometimes you have to be honest about your past to embrace the beauty of the present. The person I am today is the result of everything I've survived, and I'm proud of that strength. The past taught me valuable lessons, but it's in the present that I create new possibilities. I've come to realize that the past doesn't hold power over me unless I allow it. What was once painful has now become part of my strength. I carry it, but I don't live in it. I don't look at my past with regret anymore. I look at it with gratitude for the lessons it taught me. My past is not a prison. It's the foundation from which I build my freedom. I've learned to make peace with the past, knowing that it doesn't dictate my future. The future holds the potential for growth, and my past is just a reminder of how far I've come. With every reflection on the past, I understand more clearly the power of my present choices. I no longer feel weighed down by my past. I feel empowered by the wisdom it has given me. The road behind me was full of twists and turns, but it led me to the person I am today. I don't need to keep revisiting the past to move forward. Each new day is a chance to create something better. The past may have shaped me, but it's the present that defines who I'm becoming. I've learned to cherish the lessons from my past while focusing on the opportunities of my present. The past has its place in my story, but it doesn't control the narrative. I am not my past, nor my mistakes. I am the person I choose to be today. Sometimes the hardest part is accepting that the past is over. But the beauty lies in the new beginning. The past is a lesson in disguise, teaching me what I needed to know, but the future is where I create my truth. I have no control over what happened, but I have all the power over what happens next. My journey is not a linear path. It's filled with detours that have led me to the right place. The person I used to be is not gone. They've evolved into someone stronger and wiser. I've learned to let go of the past, but I'll never forget the lessons it gave me. I am not defined by my past. I am defined by my capacity to grow and move forward. The present is where I'm learning to create a life that honors the person I am becoming. I once feared the future, but now I embrace it, knowing that it holds endless opportunities. The past is behind me, but its wisdom still guides me as I walk forward with purpose. I don't carry the past with me as a burden. I carry it as a badge of survival. The weight of my past has turned into the strength I use to climb higher today. Each chapter in my life is a different version of me, and today I choose to write my own story. I've learned to forgive my past self, for they did the best they could with the knowledge they had. Every experience, every heartbreak has been a stepping stone toward the person I am today. I've stopped seeking validation from my past. Now I seek growth and understanding in the present. I no longer need to explain myself. My actions, present and future, speak for who I am. The past is only a reflection of who I used to be. The person I am now is where my true power lies. I've learned to respect the past, but it no longer gets to dictate my future decisions. Sometimes, the greatest thing I can do is simply allow myself to let go of what no longer serves me. The past was my training ground, and the present is my playground of possibilities. I am not haunted by my past. I'm inspired by the lessons it taught me and the growth that followed. I've realized that what I used to fear most was only the unknown. Now, I embrace it as part of my journey. The past has no hold over me anymore. I've claimed my peace in the present and my power in the future. Every past struggle has transformed me into a person who now understands the importance of peace. My journey is a series of small steps, each one leading me closer to the person I am meant to become. I've come to understand that the past is simply a place I used to be, not who I am now. There's strength in embracing the past, but true freedom comes from releasing it. Today, I choose to be a reflection of the lessons learned, not a prisoner of what's been left behind. The pain from my past no longer defines me. It's the resilience I carry that tells my story now. The past is like a faded photograph, important to look at for a moment, but not where I'm meant to live. I've stopped running from the past and started running toward a future filled with endless possibilities. I honor the journey that brought me here, but now I'm focused on the path that lies ahead. The only thing I have control over is how I respond to the present moment, and that's enough for me. I don't need to rewrite my past. I'm busy creating a new future that makes the past irrelevant. The truth is, I've learned more from my mistakes than my successes, and that's why I'm stronger today. The past can only limit me if I let it. Today, I'm focused on the boundless possibilities ahead. My past doesn't need to be perfect. It only needs to have led me to the person I am becoming now. Every single day is a fresh start, and I'm learning to appreciate the gift of a new beginning. I don't need to understand every moment of my past. I just need to understand the lesson it left behind. The past was a series of lessons I had to learn, and now I'm living the life those lessons taught me to live. I've learned to cherish the beauty in both the good and the bad of my past, for it has all shaped my present. What happened before doesn't have the power to steal my happiness today unless I allow it. I've found peace in letting go, knowing that the future I'm walking toward is waiting for me with open arms. The past is not a cage I need to escape from. It's a tool I can use to build a better present. Sometimes it's not the destination that matters most, but the strength gained through the journey. The present is where I have the power to create the change I want to see in my life. I've learned to forgive myself for not knowing what I didn't know in the past. I don't need to explain my past to anyone. The person I am today is the only one that matters. I've discovered that the power of the present moment can erase the burdens of yesterday. The past may have shaped me, but it's the choices I make today that will truly define me.